What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Park Visions, and in today's video, Cedar Point not too long ago just released a POV for Sirens Curse, the Vekoma tilt coaster coming in 2025 to Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. And today's video, I'm going to be giving a breakdown and my thoughts on each element and the whole POV itself and what I think about Sirens Curse. But yeah, if you want to stay tuned, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on anything on Park Visions, because you definitely don't want to miss out. But yeah, enough talking. Let's get straight into the video. So to start, we have our traditional chain lift for roller coasters. And the chain lift for Sirens Curse goes pretty fast, to say the least. But as we're climbing up, this is where everything starts. Our view right here might be one of the craziest views. One of the craziest views in the park, I will say. You have a view of Power Tower, Top Throw 2, Rougarou, Millennium Force, and Magnum. You have a crazy center view of all of these coasters. And that's one of the best parts about a coaster is the views. You have a center view of all these roller coasters. Now, also, what is going to be the most exciting part is the drop and the Vekoma tilt. The section of the tilt as you're tilting is going to be very, very awesome. As you're tilting and then you're just seeing the whole midway of people just walking and watching you tilt as you're about to go down the drop on Sirens Curse is going to be awesome. And like I said, the view as well as you're tilting, just watching the midway and watch people walk past you as you're tilting on the tilt track is going to be ridiculous. And this is something that we haven't seen over here in America, so it's going to be such a weird sensation, but an awesome sensation as well, as you're just tilting, not like your traditional dive coaster, how you're being held. No, you're actually going to be on a tilt track as you're tilting to connect with the drop track. So that's going to be an awesome sensation. But let's talk about more of the layout per se for Sirens Curse. So let's first talk about the drop. Of course, the drop is very anticipated. You have no clue when the drop is going to happen, but the drop is going to be fun. I know for sure, because looking at people watching from the midway and just staring at the midway, staring at that drop is going to be very intimidating. But I want to talk about the very first moment after the drop on this coaster. And this moment might be one of the most insane moments on this coaster, and might be one of the most insane moments at the park. I don't know for sure. I haven't ridden it yet. Of course, nobody has ridden it yet. But looking from the POV, if it goes by this pace, this might be one of the most insane moments at the park. So first, as you rise up, it looks like you're going to get ejector. Now, as you rise up, you're then going to take a fast dip. And then that right there is going to give you some hang time, some good moments of hang time. And then as you finish that dip, you're then immediately take a sharp turn going into the next element, which is going to give you some lats. This moment looks ridiculous in this POV. This moment looks absolutely insane. And this is one of the moments I've been looking forward to after watching this POV like over and over and over. This element is the one to catch my eye every single time, just knowing how insane this moment looks with this pacing. So if it goes by this pacing, this might be one of the most insane moments on this coaster, and one of the most insane moments at the park, in my opinion. But let's keep going with more of the layout for Sirens Curse. So this next moment is going to be great for whippiness, forces, and airtime, and I'm going to explain why. Vekoma tends to do a great job with their inversions, so yeah, this is going to be amazing. The next moment is going to be the first inversion for the ride, corkscrew. And this looks so compact. In the POV, this looks so compact. It looks like you're gonna get some great forces. It's gonna be whippy, and I'm just excited to see how it's going to match up with Sirens Curse's pacing. This is where the awesome moment happens as well, which is gonna be the triple down, where airtime is gonna be amazing. I'm talking about pops of ejector. The pops of ejector are gonna be absolutely insane on this moment. You go from 1 to 1 to 1 with a triple down into the underground tunnel, which is Sirens Curse is gonna be the first coaster at Cedar Point to go underground. This is gonna be absolutely insane, so I can't wait to see that. I can't wait. They're excited for it. I'm excited to see how that feels. The moments before it is just gonna make it awesome as well, so I can't wait for that as well, with the corkscrew and the triple down, giving you some amazing and immaculate ejector with the pacing for Sirens Curse as well. So for this last moment for Sirens Curse, you're gonna get some awesome slight hang time, forces, whip, airtime, and laterals. So first you're gonna rise into a dip, and in this moment you're gonna get the slight hang time. It's not gonna be too crazy, but you're gonna hit a rise into a slight dip, which is gonna give you a little bit of hang time. Then this is where the laterals kick in. You're gonna then bank sharply right after you hit the dip. You're gonna bank sharply into a right bank, into a right turn, which is then gonna give you some semi-strong lats or some lats as you're banking. And then as you bank, you're then going to hit another dip, which should give you a little pop of floater maybe. You might get a pop of floater in the front and the back. You might get a pop of floater when you hit this little dip to the left. And then which you're then going to bank into your last inversion, the second inversion of the coaster, the corkscrew, which is why I said you're going to get some amazing forces and whip on this coaster. And like I said, Vekoma does great with this, so you should, with the pacing as well, get some amazing forces and whip on this coaster. Then, where the airtime comes into play as well, which you hit some slight banks, giving you some ejector as well, give you some crazy good pops of ejector. You're gonna hit some strong side banks, some sidewards banks, and then rise up into the final breaks. So this should be great for airtime. Like I said, you're gonna get ejector like insanely on this moment, and it's just gonna be a great final moment for this coaster. Give you that great pops of ejector before ending your ride on Sirens Curse here at Cedar Point. So yeah, I mean, looking at the POV and stuff, this ride looks absolutely incredible. I personally, in my opinion, I think this will be maybe top 4 for me in the park, just by the moments and how they look and the pacing for this coaster. This definitely looks like a top 4 ride at the park, and I am so excited for Cedar Point, and I'm excited as well to ride Sirens Curse here at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio in 2025, coming this summer. And yeah, it's gonna be an amazing ride, and I can't wait. This is one of the first tilts to ever come to North America and come to the US in general. So this is going to be amazing, and I can't wait to ride Sirens Curse. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video of the breakdown and just going through the layout and stuff like that, what you are looking forward to on experiencing on Sirens Curse, and my thoughts and opinions on each moment on Sirens Curse. If you want to see more stuff like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on stuff on Park Visions. But yeah, that's going to do it. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and thank y'all for sticking through, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.